Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Egypt playthrough here in Imperator, Rome, where things have been going very well. We've had a nice war with the Seleucids, which went very nicely. We're just building up really at the moment. Thrace is ours. I'm trying to remember what we did last. We're just slowly bringing everybody back into the fold now. As time goes on. So yeah, let's get into this. So we have a pretender. We've got a couple of stop supporting my pretenders. God damn people. Oh, they need a bribe. Let's de-rival them as well. We have one scorned family. Anybody good at anything? Yeah, they could stay. Ooh. He's not old enough. Once he's old enough, he'll stop being scorned, but oh goddamn. Stop bleeding people dry, guys. It's a bad idea. Straight up fix those. Okay. And got a nice positive income. And we are slowly rebuilding. And we may do this in the same way as we did it before. So. And I'm truced out of them. I can't. So. Who are they guaranteeing to Tylos? Where's Tylos? Ooh. I don't have money. Right, let's find these places. Oh my god. It's Bahrain. So neither of those are people I can... you know, I might be able to. Ah! See, I was hoping I could threaten war with one of them to bring me into so I could force a war, but I'm definitely not in a position to do that at the moment, annoyingly. Let us keep fabricating though. Obviously, we need to slowly chew away at the Seleucids. The next war of the Seleucids is going to be focused solely on them, dominating them and destroying their territory, because they're still expanded in other places. It's fine, I can cope with that. So we are slowly working our way. Macedon's getting there. 656, so not too far away. And the others, how are these guys doing? Can I actually start trying to integrate them yet? Not if they're there. Unfortunately, it's just going to take time. But how about the others? Let's start your integration. Who else do we have? That's what I just did. The others I need to let things cool down a bit. Before we can bring them in, but I'm in no rush. All of these guys will nicely consolidate our territory a bit. Ooh, am I truced out of these guys? I am not. Well, we now know how we're starting our next war. To be fair, I know I'm not going to move extra armies that way because my vassal swarm will deal with most of that. Let's spend the political influence there. I guess we'll do that. It's not ideal, but still. They are very weak at the moment compared to me. We're gonna do it, guys. This is where they're just gonna give me the city I asked for, isn't it? Oh no, they're not. And we're at war again without stability loss. That... Oh god damn it, I did it again. La 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 la. Medium, medium, medium. Before we actually invade anywhere, we're going to hold the line here. My vassal swarms are going to come in and make short work of these. Funny thing is, all these guys' armies are over in other places fighting. Ha! I mean, it's almost worth it. We'll get all of that territory straight out. But I can almost certainly get more than that, so... Oh, and my vassal swarms are going to do most of the winning here. And they're offering me it again. Actually, before I say no again, let's see how much that would actually cost. I can't tell. Because that could be quite a valuable chunk of territory, actually, already. You know what? Go wild, guys. They're quite obviously not powerful enough to deal with me. Oh, wow. What on earth happened here? They had a revolt. I think they're going to keep offering me peace treaties, and we're at war with the revolt separately. I mean, that's not a problem at all. We will quite happily crush that revolt. And the Selekids are, or were in another war. They've peaced out now. Oh, they finished it even. So their armies are having to march across the deserts to get to us while we ravage their heartlands. Oh, here comes an army though. We've got reinforcements coming in with the auto, which is good. We're going to batter them as soon as my reinforcements get in. They do have more elephants than me. There we go. I don't have the funds, unfortunately. They're outside of naval range, which means they are taking attrition. I didn't even realise I'd got two armies sitting there. Yeah, things be going well. I'm not even... This is an auto war, which is just funny. Oh, we were defeated. I'm not really fussed by that. I'm not going to try and buy her back. Here come the remnants of the Selekids. Reducing the impact of a massive amounts of aggressive expansion I'm going to be gaining sounds like a good idea. I don't get why we've got starving pops here. Let's build another viaduct. One more down. Ooh. I am letting them auto war a bit, which is dangerous actually. Now we can work out how expensive what they were actually offering us was. So actually it was nearly 100 war score, so I probably should have taken it, but... What I actually want to do is completely dominate them, then individually pull out each of their little guys at the end of it. Because if I can individually pull out all of them, that's actually even better for me. Overpopulation. That city is getting ridiculous. Love the way their entire navy is hidden down here. Oh wow, go Macedon. Basically, we're going to keep finding cheeky little ways to leverage ourselves into war with the Seleucids. No! Governor of Babylon died. Here is also going to start going nuts, so let's throw a few of these out. I'm going to have a little play there to make sure we're getting the most we possibly can out of it soon. Right, we are up to the near, however I say that. Where is the places they're offering to liberate? So they're offering me all that again. No. Oh, I can never sue for peace with them because they're a subject. That'll do. That's most I can possibly get. Nice. Look at that Egypt now, guys. And the reason I wanted that is because I can now do this. So this territory is not great for me, but it puts me in a really strong position for being able to leverage further wars. So it's fine, just getting my armies back in after that short war. I almost feel bad for the Persians. Having their butts repeatedly kicked. I mean, the Seleucids, they are technically Persians, but... There we go. I kind of wish that all filled in, but you can't have everything. The Egypt is getting quite big across the map. Wonderful. Somewhere can have a granary, I don't care. That has so little effect on me now as well. I don't want their people. So that said, the next one I will probably bring the people in because actually slowly ticking up. That minus is going to be the tricky one to deal with them, but as I said, I'm in no hurry to bring them in, so... Do your duty! Knew I can't afford to pay them off. If I could pay them off so they could go into here, that would have actually been quite good. My light army here. I'm not really planning on going to wars down here, but I may as well. Yeah, having claims doesn't feel like a bad idea to me. Food. Let's finish those barbarians. Can't believe I auto-warred that last war. Oh, goddamn barbarians! I've yet to see that ever actually work. I'm fairly sure red means it's taking attrition. Okay, sorry, I'm being a bit quiet here. I have a feeling I can at this point just keep battering them into submission, which is great. We have now, I mean, this is the heartland. I mean, if you look at all this, none of the territory they've got is anywhere near as fertile or profitable as what we've taken. So right, let's have a look around here. Okay, it does all appear to be farming settlements. That's good. And so let's have a look around here. What's the resource here? Am I being blind? But we have better than that anyway. Oh, I can't build because it's disloyal. Neither mind then. This is where things go well for us, because after that small war, we will still keep ticking the right way, which is the other really quite nice thing. So everything's going to be ticking in our direction. A few new people up there. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Selekids are still powerful. Oh, wow, the nation which was forming up here has disintegrated and Rome has grown a bit. Rome has recaptured Rome. So Rome is recapturing there. The Iceni are doing well. Not quite finished off there though. Damonia is very solid too. Got a few big powers up here, but nothing made. Bosphorus, Armenia. Ooh. Bosphorus and Armenia are at war. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Sorry, I wanted to see if I could get a bit more tax out. Hey, hopefully weakens both rather than empowers any. And wow. Yeah, that is fun. And they're being invaded by some of these guys who are trying to break off. However, they're also having a revolt, so it's not ideal for them. As soon as I got the Casus Belli, I can threaten war with these guys to push myself into another war. It does feel a little bit broken. I'm not going to complain. And then hopefully we'll get an instantly grab another big chunk of their territory. They've got to feel lonely now. These guys being allied with the Selekids has just been bad for them. Them there. Yeah, I do love watching how other countries grow in this. I mean, Carthage, this is the only time I have actually seen Carthage really flourish. And it's not done anything. It's all Spain. Nothing in Italy. It kind of lost its Italian holdings very early on, which I guess is probably why they've not been fighting pointless wars here. They've just been crushing all of the guys here. That little guy there, how are they still alive? Oh, not for long. Yeah, Carthage is getting those things. Carthage is turning into a bit of a powerhouse. It's nothing compared to the might of Egypt, of course, but... And we are definitely one. But nothing like when I was playing Albion. It sounds daft. Playing as a bigger nation isn't actually great for your score. Second Tyler's pops. We will start having fun. Yeah, I do still have claims over here as well, which I could take advantage of. But I've got no desire to go into the Western Mediterranean. You know, we basically everything. This area is ours. Everything that area is Carthage's, and here's kind of the no man's land in between. To be fair, the Carthage does still have a few islands. Yes. That means I can claim more in a war. There is technically another way I can do that too, if I change my diplomatic stance. From subjugative to bellicose, I get. So that might be worth doing before our next war. Okay, yeah, we're going to do that. I can always switch it back later. Because we are definitely in an aggressive position here. I don't actually mind if these guys remain subjects or not. That'll mean I'll be able to take a substantial amount more in the war. You know, I think I should take on some generals from the next place I integrate. There we go. Oh, this is just funny. I'm sorry, I am being really, really, really lazy. Oh, whoops, I forgot to change my diplomatic stance. Ah, I should have done that before the war, shouldn't I? We'll find out if it affects us in the war. Oh, we have a blockaded port. And invasion, go. Oh, and they still have so little manpower. All of their vassals are just going to get nommed up. Oh, of Lyconia. That is a different group than before. Let's get ourselves a claim on them. Again, I'm being a bit lazy. I'm just doing auto war, but honestly, not worried. Ooh, my navy may be struggling a little there. Victorious, but in pain. That's all my money spent. That is a big chunk of extra fleet to lose as it all sails in. Bit surprised I've not had an instant offer again this time. They can gain some prestige as I can't afford to do anything. But yeah, I suspect the Selekids are going to crack sometime soon. Again, here is just going to disintegrate. We've already smashed them there. What's funny is I don't want this city. I couldn't care less about here. It was a means to an end. To just try and grab more territory in the Selekids territory. And again, we've not even seen the Selekids yet. Are they actually at war with anybody else? Yes, they are in a war over on the far side with the Imperator. with everything here, basically. So basically I timed that fairly well. Basically all of their territory is, well, they're getting battered. However, the downside is I am going to have to go to all of these guys who are huge. But while they're having a revolt, it's quite a good time to be fighting. I don't need to worry about them at the moment. Rome just grew. Rome has reasserted itself, which is good, because they were really struggling, actually. I don't like seeing Rome struggle. I like having good, strong powers around us I have to keep an eye on. Such as Carthage. Sounds daft, but actually having to keep an eye on them makes things much more interesting. I'd got to do a few colonisation efforts. That's too far away. I would like to take all of this, but I don't want to focus too much away from here. Yeah, but we can afford that. I didn't want to be losing the stability because I was potentially considering actually taking some stability whacks to keep these wars going. All of my armies are down here now. They are much closer to the war, to be fair. Let's stab a piggy. Push that up faster. Have I actually seen a Seleucid army yet? Oh good, we are actually sieging there out. I was about to say I really should siege there out, because if I don't, I won't actually ever win this war. Because they will control the war goal. You are being assigned to the region and then put on independent operations so you can go deal with them. And that means I don't have to worry about them. Oh wow. Yeah, this is going quite well. Food. Right, here needs to fall. Otherwise they will be able to force peace. I mean, it would be a bad peace to them, admittedly, but... So they are back together and they are scary. Let's look. But, I mean, that is because they've just been racked by civil war, to be fair. What is their actual population? It's 11,000. 17,000. 4,000. They used to be great. Because population is one of the biggest drivers here. So I could theoretically be at war on both sides and just about hold my ground. If I was at war with all of these guys at once, I would struggle. But that's not going to happen. Especially as these guys are so big they can't ally with anybody. We're just letting this tick our way now. I'm not actually going to take Tylos. That's the funny thing. I know it's not going to make a huge difference, guys. I'm not really all that fast. Money, please. I don't need the assimilation. Yes. Supply limit is huge because it means that my guys don't die as quickly while fighting. There are some really interesting changes in the Livy update where you'll have to really think about your supplies more, certainly when you're sieging, which I'm not sure. We'll see how it works. I think it'll make things far more tactical, but I think it'll potentially slow the pace of the game down, which isn't necessarily always good. Well, we are being invaded a little bit there, but we've got things dealing with that. They would accept that. That gets me right up to there. Let's try and consolidate a little more up here, actually. No, I want to get them out of this bit of sea as much as I can. That's good. I basically cut them off. No, I don't. They've got sea routes down there. But I cut them off from Armenia that way. Tylos. However, that uses a lot more of my goals. Let's untick there, however. Oh, we took there as well. I didn't even realise. Why has Egypt gone back that way? Weird. Why Egypt has flicked back? Oh, because I've expanded that way as well. Anyway, sorting out everybody going back is going to be something for next time, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. As always, thank you for watching.